What is up guys, today I'm going to be showing you how you can add trails onto your projectiles. I'm going to be demonstrating with the first person template, but these trails look awesome on arrows. So let's get into it. First, we're going to hop into our projectile mesh. We're going to add 2 sockets. So find your socket manager. If you can't see this, look in the window tab and make sure it's toggled on. Then when it's open, create a socket. Call it trail 1 and place it where you want your trail to start from. Then create another socket called trail 2 and place it where you want your trail to stretch across to. So place them at the same height, but just move them slightly apart from each other. Now back on our viewport, right click and create a new material. Call this m_trail. Then open it up. Select the material and in the details, select translucent for blend mode, unlit for shading model, and under usage, check used with beam trails. Now we're going to hop into the description of this video and click the link material nodes. When it's open, copy and paste all these nodes into your material, plug the white particle color into emissive color, and then multiply into opacity. Save this. These nodes, to put simply, are generating a cylinder of white for us, which we will use for our trail. Don't worry about understanding what all these nodes do, just know you can change the opacity of your trail by tweaking the opacity parameter to a higher or lower value. Now, back into the viewport. Let's create a particle system using this material. So right click, particle system, and call it p_trail, and double click to open it up. For required, we're going to select our newly created material. We're going to delete the initial velocity as these trails will be attached to our mesh. And right click, under type data, select anim trail data. Turning it into anim trail data will allow us to call it in our blueprint. So these are all the mandatory settings. Feel free to adjust the color, the lifetime, and size as you want to change the length and size of your trail. Now save this and hop into your projectile blueprint. We're going to add component, particle system, call it trail, and then select our newly created particle system in the details. When this is done, we're going to drag and drop our particle system onto our projectile so it's attached to it. Now in the event graph, we need to call our trails to activate. So you can do this wherever you like. I'm just going to do it on the event begin play. So control drag in your trail, then pull off it and bring in a begin trails node. Put trail 1 for your first socket and trail 2 for your second. These are the socket names we made in the mesh earlier. For the width, select from first socket and put a width of 1. You can change this if you want a wider trail. So that's everything we need to get our trail to start, but to get your trail to stop, pull off your trail particle system and bring in a ends trail node. You can put this anywhere in your blueprint, from your event hit to line trace end, or just to a simple delay off your begin trails. So guys, that is it for me. If you're looking for a more fancy trail, have a play around with different settings and colors in either the particle system or in the material the particle system uses. So my friends, thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel. I will see you all next time.